Imagine receiving an invitation to spend a night in a house notorious for eerie occurrences with a reward of $10,000. Would you dare? Welcome to the House on Haunted Hill, where five strangers, each with their own stories, are lured by eccentric millionaire Frederick Loren. Their task is simple, yet terrifying. Survive one night in this haunted abode and walk away with $10,000 each. As the sun sets and the house's doors lock at midnight, they find themselves trapped. As night falls, the doors lock at midnight, trapping all guests inside. The game begins. With the house locked down, the true nature of their host and the house begins to unravel. It's an eerie dance of deception and fear, as relationships strain and shadows grow longer. Frederick, the enigmatic host, shares a tense relationship with his wife Annabelle, a dynamic that adds another layer of suspense to the already chilling atmosphere. As the night unfolds, the guests find themselves ensnared in a web of bizarre occurrences. Unexplained sounds echo through the halls. Apparitions appear and disappear with a disturbing frequency. A feeling of being watched seeps into every corner, making skin crawl and hearts race. The house's blood-curdling history begins to surface, painting a grim picture of murders and unexplained deaths. It's a legacy of horror that chills the bones, making the walls seem to whisper gruesome tales into the ears of the terrified guests. As fear grips the guests, they realize that the threat might be more real and more immediate than they ever imagined. As the clock ticks deeper into the night, each guest faces their own nightmare. The eerie silence of the house on Haunted Hill is abruptly shattered by a series of chilling occurrences. Imagine the shock when a skeleton, seemingly animated with a life of its own, walks ominously through the dimly lit corridors. Its hollow eyes and clattering bones send shivers down the spines of the guests. In another room, the discovery of a vat of acid, hidden beneath a deceptive floor panel, adds a gruesome twist to the night. The mere sight of it evokes visions of untold horrors that might have occurred in this very spot. The air grows thick with dread, each breath tainted with the acrid smell of fear. Amid these terrifying encounters, the guests' reactions vary wildly. Some try to rationalize the supernatural events, clinging to any logical explanation to ward off the encroaching fear. Others find themselves succumbing to the terror, their minds haunted by the possibility that any one of them could be next. Suspicion creeps in like a fog, thick and blinding. Accusatory glances are exchanged. Whispers fill the corners of the rooms. Could one of their own be orchestrating these horrors? The atmosphere is rife with mistrust and paranoia, each guest eyeing the other with a wary gaze. But just when they think they understand what's happening, a twist turns their theories upside down. In a house where everyone has a secret, trust becomes a dangerous game. As the night deepens in the house on Haunted Hill, the twisted web woven by Frederick Loren starts to unravel. Originally, Frederick's grand scheme was to frighten his wife, Annabelle, leveraging the eerie ambiance of the house to his advantage. The plan, rich with deceit and hidden cameras, was to orchestrate hauntings that were nothing more than smoke and mirrors. But as the night progresses, the line between his fabrications and genuine supernatural occurrences begins to blur. Amidst their game of cat and mouse, the marital discord between Frederick and Annabelle reaches a fever pitch. Annabelle, aware of her husband's manipulations, counters with her own deceptions. This escalates their dangerous game into a battle of wits and wills under the roof of a house that might truly be cursed. The guests, each harboring their own secrets, find themselves caught in a vortex of paranoia and horror. As dawn approaches, not everyone is who they seem, and not everyone will make it out. With the first rays of dawn, the night's horrors come to an end, but at what cost? The climax of our tale is nothing short of chilling. As the truth unfolds, we find that the true antagonist is not the supernatural, but human deception. Betrayal rears its ugly head, casting a darker shadow than any ghost could. The survivors, those who have weathered the night's terrors, are left to confront this harsh reality. Some find solace in their survival, a testament to their resilience. But others are not so lucky. The house on Haunted Hill claims its victims, leaving their spirits to wander its eerie halls for eternity. The supernatural versus human deception angle reaches a resolution, but it's not a comforting one. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the monsters we fear are not under our beds or lurking in our closets. They're within us. The sun rises, but the shadows of the night linger. Who walks away, and who remains a part of the house forever? After a night of terror, what remains is not just the story of survival, but of human nature and greed. The house on Haunted Hill was more than just a haunted mansion. It was a mirror reflecting the darkest corners of human psyche. The allure of $10,000 brought 5 strangers together, each with their own secrets and fears. And it was these fears that the house preyed upon, leading to a night filled with unimaginable horrors. The characters, each meeting their fate in their own way, serve as cautionary tales of the destructive power of greed. The movie is not just a spine-chilling horror story, it's a psychological study of human nature under extreme stress. And it's this blend of horror and psychology that has helped the movie secure its cult status among horror fans. As we leave the house on Haunted Hill behind, we carry with us the chilling reminder of the price of fear and the weight of greed. Thank you for joining us through the twisted corridors of the house on Haunted Hill. As the shadows settle and the credits roll against a soft, eerie backtrack, reflect on the chilling journey we've shared. If this tale has captured your imagination, consider liking and subscribing for more spine-tingling tales. Engage with us in the comments below, share your thoughts on the movie, or recount your own eerie experiences in haunted locales. Until our next chilling adventure, keep the lights on and the spirits at bay. Goodbye.